You're in the Beltway with our friend Dot. To sing along with Dot, click on the concert billboard. Can you find my spare tire? You're playing Sing Along with Dot. To choose a song to sing, click on its name. To choose a song to sing, click on its name. To stop the song, click on the stop button. To sing without Dot, click on the microphone. To hear Dot sing, click on the microphone. To read a story that you've already made, click on the Saved button. Click on the title of the story that you want to see. If you want to make a new story, click on the pencil. To print out this story, click on the printer. To go back a page, click on the arrow that points left. To go to the next page, click on the arrow that points right. To start your story, choose a friend. To choose a friend, click on their picture. Now, select a place for your story. To select a place, click on the picture of the one you want. Every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. So let's start at the beginning. To put a sticker on your page, click and drag it. Don't forget, keep your finger pressed down on the mouse button until you get the sticker right where you want it. To put a friend on your page, click and drag. Don't forget, keep your finger pressed down on the mouse button until you get your friend right where you want. To choose a color, click on one of the crayons. To write on your page, type on the keyboard. To go to the next page, click on the arrow pointing right. To go back a page, click on the arrow pointing left. When you're done with your story, click on the horn. To go to the middle of your story, click on the arrow pointing right. To go to the end of your story, click on the arrow pointing right. To go to the middle of your story, click on the arrow pointing left. To go to the beginning of your story, click on the arrow pointing left. I like your story. Your story is totally cool. Terrific story. Oh, wonderful story. Wow, nice story. Do you want to save your story to look at again? To name your story, type on the keyboard. To save your story, click the Save button. Do you want to print your story or send it to me over the internet? To print your story, click on the printer. To send me your story, click on My Computer. To print your story, click on the printer. To send me your story, click on My Computer. Your story was saved. Uh-oh, your story could not be saved. Do you want to try saving your story again? Your story was printed. Thanks for sending me your story. I might put your story on my website. I might post your story on my website. Be sure to visit my website to see if your story is there. Be sure to visit my website to see if your story gets posted. Oops, something happened when we tried to send your story. Uh-oh, something happened when we tried to send your story. Ask someone to help make sure the computer is connected to the internet. Ask a grown-up for help. To try sending your story again, click Yes. If you don't want to send your story, click No. To print, click on the printer. You're in the fun house with our friend Nick. To play a game with Nick, click on the safety hopscotch sign. Hey, why is that clown looking up? You're playing safety hopscotch with Nick. You're playing safety hopscotch with Nick. Point at a square to see Nick playing. When you find a square that shows him playing it safe, click on the square and Nick will hop right to it. Nick can only move to one of the squares right in front of him. So take your time. You've won the game. To print out your award, click on the printer. There are a lot of cool things to do here. If you want to see my safety license, click on My Picture. You can also look at your safety license and print it out. To make your very own story, just click on the crayon. To see another safety license, click on one of the little pictures. To print out this license, click on the printer. You're in the Helmet Hangout with our friend Billy. To travel with Billy through the history of helmets, click on the time machine. Can you find Billy's favorite helmet? You're in the time machine, traveling through the history of helmets. You found all the helmets. You're a real helmet historian. If you want to print out your award, click on the printer. This is the Ice Age. Click on the helmets to find one for your collection. When you find the special helmet, you'll zoom to the next time period. Click on the helmets to find one for your collection. This is the Renaissance. This is the Victorian era. This is the 60s. Hey! It's today! You're in the lighthouse with our friend Sophie. To read about Miranda Moran, click on the book. Here's a question. If green means look all ways and then go, What does red mean? To repeat this page, click on the tire. You're on page 1. There are 9 more pages to go. You're on page 2. There are 8 more pages to go. You're on page 3. There are 7 more pages to go. You're on page 4. There are 6 more pages to go. You're on page 5. There are 5 more pages to go. You're on page 5. You're halfway through the story. There are 5 more pages to go. You're on page 6. There are 4 more pages to go. You're on page 7. There are 3 more pages to go. You're on page 8. There are 2 more pages to go. You're on page 9. There is 1 more page to go. You're on the last page of the story. To go back a page, click on the arrow pointing left. To go to the next page, click on the arrow pointing right. You're at the end of Miranda Moran. That was an exciting story. To print out your own copy of the story, click on the printer. Hi, I'm Otto the Otto. You clicked on my special help button. Whenever you click it, I'll tell you how things work. To play at the Otto Club, you'll need your very own safety license. To make a new safety license, type in your name. Then use the mouse to draw a picture of yourself. When you're done, click on the horn. If you've already made a safety license, find your name on the list and click on it. If you want to see my safety license, visit my garage. You're at the Otto Club. Here you can visit with me, Otto the Otto, and all my friends. We like to play games and have fun safely. To visit my friends, click on the place where they live. When you want to visit me, click on my garage. See the exit button? It's shaped like a stop sign, so you can stop what you're doing. You're in the mailbox with our friend Homer. To write me a message, click on the piece of paper. To get a safety message, click on a letter. To write a message, type on the keyboard. To send your message, click on the send button. Your letter was sent to me over the internet. Uh-oh, something happened. Your letter couldn't be sent. Do you want to try again? To try sending your message again, click yes. If you don't want to send your message, click no. You're reading a safety message. To print this message out, click on the printer. To read another message, click on the stamp. You're in the store with our friend Zoe. To play Dress for Safety, click on the dressing room sign. And don't forget to kick up your heels. To start the game, choose a friend. If you want to dress Marcus, click on his picture. If you want to dress Stella, click on her picture. Now, decide how you want to dress your friend. To dress for day, click on the picture with the sun shining. To dress for night, click on the picture with the stars and the moon. To dress for rain, click on the picture that's all wet. To dress for snow, click on the white fluffy picture. To dress for fog, click on the picture that's cloudy. Now you're playing Dress for Safety. See the buttons next to Marcus? See the buttons next to Stella? Use the buttons to change the clothes. The top button switches hats and headgear. The second button changes shirts and tops. The third button lets you switch pants and dresses. And the bottom button changes shoes and sometimes tickles toes. When you're finished dressing your friend, click on the magic mirror. It will show you if Marcus is dressed for safety. When you're finished dressing your friend, click on the magic mirror. It will show you if Stella is dressed for safety. You're at the magic mirror. This is how a driver sees Stella. This is how a driver sees Marcus. To print out Marcus in his outfit, click on the printer. To print out Stella in her outfit, click on the printer. To dress up again, click on the dressing room sign. You're at the village with our friend Dakota. He's a AAA safety patroller. To learn to cross the street safely, click on the school. To help the egg cross the street safely, first make sure the light is green. Then be sure to look all ways. Look left, look right, and then most importantly, look over your shoulder. Do you know which way is left? Here, I'll show you. See? That's the arrow pointing left. Do you know which way is right? Here, I'll show you. See? That's the arrow pointing right. To help the egg look over his shoulder, click on the arrow pointing down. To cross the street, click on the arrow pointing up. Watch out for bicycle riders. To play at the Otto Club, you need a safety license. If this is your first time here, Type in your name, then draw a picture of yourself. If you've been here before, click on your name. When you're done, click on the horn. Nice looking license!